What is going on, entertainment? So Tim comes out with another video. Y'all know I'll be hella late to this recap, but I'm uploading it anyway, so that's all that matters. Okay, before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so this episode, y'all, was really funny to me. Okay, we see Sierra's new man, aka Sean Garrett. That nigga look like Sean Garrett. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. He got the bald head shaped like Sean Garrett. All I wanted him to do is that Sean Garrett was doing in that Massive Attack video. They look so much alike, it's like ridiculous. This is Sierra's new man that she's introducing to love and hip hop. Big mistake, I feel like. My whole thing is, you know what's funny? When I see reality TV relationships, I kind of laugh because I don't find any of them to be genuine anymore. The friendships, they end up falling out. The relationships, they end up breaking up. Like, it's always something in regards to relationships on reality TV. I just feel like if it's really, really real, you keep it off of TV. That's just what I think. But Sierra's excited. She's happy. She can't have her being the girl with the dragon tattoo be her only storyline. So she's taking it and running with it. And we also find out, guys, I'm engaged. I'm like, Sierra, please. She makes it like this big to-do. Like, girl, you've been engaged before and married. I feel like in this generation, we take this engagement marriage thing a little bit too far, meaning that you guys think that's the end all be all of it all. When it's like, yeah, it may look like that, but you end up not even knowing the mother, really. So you end up marrying somebody you don't know, Portia. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it that big of a celebration? I don't know. Now, her family apparently has been attacking her relationship, and they've been attacking her. She was saying her sister's been going online saying she had an STD and everything. It's so funny when he said STD, he looked at her crazy. I was like, oh, I would tell. I'm not gonna lie. Her mom apparently even agreed to some of the egregious things that her sisters were saying about her, and it's been really hurting her feelings. Okay, now she plans on sitting down with at least the mom so that way they can resolve it, because you only have one mom, which the Sean Garrett told her, not Sean Garrett, but y'all know what I mean, was telling her to sit down with the mama. All right, now Saucy, Amy, and Jess end up meeting, and we get an update on Saucy's relationship. If you gonna play Chef D, leave the man. And Chef D, you need to do better, okay? Like, you need to do better, like literally, because it's like this nigga playing you all over TV, like not really claiming you like that. He is, but not really. It's like he's joking around. That's not funny. I just feel like, I wouldn't say Chef D could do better, but it's like you need to value yourself more. Better yet, that's a good way to put it. Okay, and Jessica, being messy as she is, she spills the beans that Zel Swag got a girl pregnant. He's not gay no more. Okay, Saucy like, what? Pregnant? So he started gagging because this is the first time he's finding out from Jessica. I kind of doubt it though, because the Atlanta streets are small, so he might have found out before that scene, but I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, now Zel and the baby mama end up meeting, and now she's starting to think that she may want an abortion. Okay, to me, it's giving a little bit of Sam Likely, because she's like, yeah, like, and before she mentions abortion, she's like, to do this doctor's visit or something, like my insurance don't even cover it. It's like $3,000. Like, that's crazy. And I'm like, I don't know about this. Like, oh no, Zel, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? Like, I really want to do this. I kind of side-eyed that a little bit, but he's like, it's our baby. It's like our project. It's our science project. I'll pay for it. You get the poster board, I'll get the markers. So he's basically saying, he's going to take financial responsibility of it because it's his baby too, right? Now, this is where she mentions the abortion, and he starts to get like emotional. Zel's a crier. I didn't know that shit about that nigga. That nigga cry. I'm like, fuck. What you cry? I don't think he cried in that scene. That part I don't remember, but I could have sworn he got emotional at least. He didn't cry in that scene, but he got like emotional because of her even thinking that. But yeah, he's a very emotional nigga. Like that's a little shocker. I ain't really peeped that to this season. Okay. Do I think she should, abort mission? I believe in abortion. That's one thing I should never say that because of YouTube. Ugh. YouTube restrictions are annoying. But I do believe in abort mission. Okay? I do. I feel like all women should have the right to, decide what they would like to do with their body. I feel like it's, reckless to be able to control what a woman's do with her own body, right? But I feel like in regards to that, with those two, she should consider his feelings, just at least a little bit. But it's her final decision to make, in my opinion. Now, Jasmine and Erica Banks end up meeting, and Erica Banks, she has Jasmine's back, and she shows Jasmine shows Erica receipts of her cheating or Kirk trying to cheat with her on Rashida. Speaking of receipts, Erica Banks, you and your BBL are out of line. I saw that shit. RIP to Rich Homie Quan. Like, how dare you? Who does that? That was some real hood rat ass shit that you did. Posting yourself with that nigga and he not even alive and he had a whole girlfriend. Why would you do that? Okay? It's giving shame on. Why would you do that? Why?
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Why you do that? Literally. I was like, oh my God. This nigga ain't even been there for like 2 days and you posting the shit. Like, I just hate when people do that and they disrespect the people that are deceased because they literally cannot defend themselves. I find it so irritating when people do stuff like that. Like, I'll be damned, Lord Jesus. Knock on wood, hopefully it's not soon, praise God. You were like, I would fucking gag. Anyways, Jasmine to me in this scene kind of irritated me because she started gloating because she's just like, yeah, like he wants this pussy. And I wouldn't even do this if you didn't say I showed up in my birthday suit. But it's like, you wanted my birthday cake all up in your candle. Like, it's just like, I get it, but like not too much though. Like, why do you find kind of joy in it? I get you getting all of the hate and it's not fair. I do feel like Kirk deserves a whole lot of backlash more than he gets, but you shouldn't gloat in it either. Because years from now, when the baby's all grown up and Rashida could really give a fuck less, which she still don't, that could be you. So it's all funny. Now, Sierra and her mom end up meeting. Let me tell y'all, Sierra in the confessionals and Sierra in real person is two different people. Okay? Sierra in the confessionals to me is very fake. She's like, I don't even know why my sisters is coming at me like this. Like, this is crazy. But in person, she's like, yeah, I did this and that. You think I started it's like two different people. Okay? Now the mom apparently claims the reason all this got started is her daughter. Talk about my daughter. Her daughter posted a nude picture of her sister. Now, Sierra doesn't know how she got this new picture. I call cap on that shit. I think, Sierra, you showed your daughter, you was talking a whole lot of crap. You're like, look at her. Her body not even together. She need to go see my surgeon and my tattoo artist. Look at her. Raggedy at hoe. Let me see this picture. And you sent it to your daughter, allegedly, and your daughter wasn't happy about it. That's what I think. I'm not, Mr. Cleo, but I'm close to it. Okay? I think that the daughter got it from Sierra. And apparently she's the one who posted it. And then it kind of, I guess, created a snowball effect. That's why the mom sort of joined in and stuff. But I will say, though, one thing that irritates me just about Black parents in general, they will never acknowledge any wrongdoing that they do. All of the stuff that Sierra started venting about and started pouring her heart out about, it's like the mom could care less. You put that girl all through that, and now she's have all this built up resentment, can barely trust the nigga, all this type of stuff, and you could care less to at least say, I'm sorry. I should have did better. I did the best that I could. That's one thing that irritates me about parents is because they find every excuse in the book besides saying sorry, okay? I'll never do that to you, chocolate. I'll just whoop your ass and I'm stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what a lot of Black parents do, and it's sad. And it's really, really sad because it carries on as you get older. And you don't really realize it until you're in, like, a messed up relationship or you're in a situation where you're like, damn, this is why. Okay. Now, Spice and Jock in a meeting in the studio, and they're working on the cast album. You know, Spice, Jock. Not gonna lie, if I was Kendra, I wouldn't fuck with none of you after this scene. What's so funny? After they record some of those tracks or whatever, they're sitting in the studio, and Jock says that he wants Spice to just be his friend, and he don't want her to be Kendra's friend and to not kind of commingle or whatever, right? And he was like joking, and he's saying, "Oh yeah, and if we don't work out, me and you can." I just feel like you shouldn't joke like that. Kendra's already in a sensitive spot when you done cheated and had a baby. You cackling with her friends, talking about, if we don't work out. I know it was a key and all, but like, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially on camera. Maybe, behind closed doors, nobody watching, but don't do that. No. Now, Santana ends up sitting with Chef D. To be honest, this scene was one of the most edited scenes I've seen on Love Hip Hop. For real. Santana even said it was edited too. And I remember thinking it, watching, when I saw that tweet, I said I knew it. I feel like Santana was a lot more sympathetic in that scene, that MTV character show. He looked very like he could care less. But then in one part of the scene, you seen tears running down Zel's face, and a second after, the tears was gone. Apparently, of course, the scene was longer than what it looked like, and they just chopped and screwed it to look like Santana was, acting like an ass, which he was. They did a great job in making him look like that, to be honest. Because Zel's just like, so, I'm just dealing with a lie. Like, now she want to, like, abort the baby. Santana like, so you want to have a baby? You straight now? Let a pout. And I'm like, thank you. Santana finally said something that I agree with. I've been saying this week to week. I don't think Zel is bi. I feel like he's confused. Like, literally somebody on Twitter that I follow, he's in his panties, not panties, but his boxers, promoting his product. Like, I just don't think that nigga bi. I just don't. I do believe niggas can be bi, but I don't think he's one of them. That's just my opinion. Okay, Santana said in his confessions he looked through his phone before, ain't seen no punani, just seen, D and balls. I feel like with Zel, he's in love with the fantasy of looking straight. Niggas love that. Punk niggas love that. Those mask niggas, they love the fantasy of coming off straight. Like they got a girl and a baby mom and all that. Meanwhile, they're sassier than a motherfucker. So it's like, I feel like he's mixed up in the fantasy of it. He's in love with the fantasy of it, not the actual person. Okay? So I feel like having this baby, I don't think it's going to make anything better. I think it's going to complicate some stuff, really. Okay? Now, Santana ends up getting asked by Zel, or like, Zel's like, so like, are you in a relationship with anybody? Like, are you dealing with anybody? Santana, I don't gotta explain to you who the fuck I'm dealing with. You're talking about you have a baby with Jasmine, that stupid ass bitch. Okay, he threw the pregnancy test in the pool, like in the water behind them. It just made it look like he could care less. But you could tell it was chop edited, because even when Zel walked away, they put in a little soundbite talking about, oh, I don't give a fuck. That nigga never said that, because why ain't y'all show his face saying that? Anyways, we get to Kirk and Rashida's 90s anniversary for their restaurant party. Ooh, baby. Kirk got a baby. Kirk got a baby. He got a baby. Ooh, baby. Kirk got a baby. Ooh, baby. I was like, oh, what? Doesn't it fit the theme so good? We talk about baby. Ooh, baby. All right. So it's the 90s theme type of party. Erica is there. They're clowning with her about her possibly having a baby. That's not funny. If Erica would ever to get pregnant by Scrappy, oh my God. I mean, damn. Too bad Sierra beat you to the... What's her name? Fuck! What's that girl name? Shakira beat you to the bench. Shakira said, I'm first, okay? How did you manage to do that, Shakira? Something tells me a turkey baster was in play, because, like, there's no way. You must have got him off that good lead for that to happen. All right. Next thing you know, Mama D and Charlene end up talking. Mama D is still on her mission to take Rashida down because Rashida was plotting and taking the Bambit's side. And Charlene basically feels like that's wrong because why are you trying to get revenge and starting a rumor that you had no factual evidence on? Because at that point, Jasmine had not shown Mama D the receipts. Okay, so she feels like she's starting a rumor for Nathaniel. All right. Charlene is so funny to me when she gets mad too, because she got that old lady face. She do like this. I was talking about like she do the like a mix with Stevie J and the old lady mixed together. So next thing you know, Carly, she gonna get down to the T. Jasmine ends up pulling up. Okay. Jasmine pulls up with them braids. Them braids, if anytime Jasmine comes in with them braids, you know she's gonna be messy. Okay. So the moment I see her pull up with them braids, I say, here we go. She pulls up. Carly starts talking to her, and Carly's basically like telling her, oh, you know, we hear that Kirk has still been trying to get in them panties. Do you got the receipts? Okay. So she ends up showing her these text messages where a part of it was, I guess, blacked or blurred out, and then all of the rest was sort of like revealed. So she takes a picture again of the screenshot and shows it to Rashida. Rashida was not trying to look at it. Rashida's like, man, I'm not trying to even be looking at it. I ain't even messing with that. Like, nah. So she asked Kirk, can I see it on your phone? Kirk's like, well, like, what y'all even be talking about in there? This Rashida. Kirk's like, you know, like, me and, you know, we be talking about, like, the kids and, like, stuff like, you know, stuff, like, kids and stuff. Yeah. It was given, like, Basketball Wives when Jennifer said she had the receipts and she couldn't find them shits. Okay, and they was looking through the text, and the text messages wouldn't go up from the date that she said that it was. Like, clearly Kirk is lying because he didn't even want you to even look in the phone. Rashida's never gonna leave that nigga. Okay? It's just never gonna happen. Somebody said they're gonna throw a party when Kirk leave when Rashida leave Kirk. Y'all gonna have to wait on that party because it's just not coming. It's a business tie at this point. I don't even think it's a relationship. Okay, it's a contract. That's just what I think. And I feel like Jasmine, at this point, you've proven your point. Kirk ain't shit. He still wants your punani, and your time here is done. I just feel like further pushing this story is kind of like, it's pointless at this point. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this video, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.